Hi there, it's Lily, and I'm still working on my crochet bouquet. And so last week I made this flower, this daisy, and this week I'm making another daisy alternative. So let's get started. So to start, you're going to take the color that you want as the center of your flower, and you're going to make a slip knot, as always. And then you're going to start by chaining 2, and then you're going to do 7 or 8 single crochets into the second stitch from the hook. So the first stitch you made, you're going to do 7 or 8 single crochets to make a circle. When you get to the end of your first circle, you're going to slip stitch into your first single crochet stitch to close the circle. You're going to chain 1, and then you're going to start another row of circles of the circle. You're going to do 2 single crochets in the first stitch and 1 in the second. So you're going to alternate doing 1 and 2 so that you increase your number of stitches so that your circle will lay flat. After you finish off your inner circle, you're going to take your petal color, and again, you're going to make a slip knot. And you're going to look at your circle, and you will see that there's 2 loops on each crochet stitch. You want to go into the front loop, so the loop that will be closest to you, and you're going to slip stitch and then chain 5. And then in the second stitch from your hook, you're going to do a single crochet, start a single crochet, you're going to single crochet all the way down, single crochet into the stitch that you started in on your circle, and then you're going to slip stitch into the first loop of the next stitch. And you will repeat this all the way around. So you'll slip stitch, you'll chain 5, single crochet back, single crochet into your front loop, slip stitch and slip stitch into the next front loop. your last petal, when you're on the next slip stitch, you're going to slip stitch into the back loop of the first petal you made to make a second round of petals. Now, you can always skip the second round of petals and leave your flower with just the front row of petals. That's up to you. So you can leave it here. But, so you'll slip stitch into the back loop of the first petal, and then you're going to chain 7 in single crochet back, just like we did with the first petals. You're just doing 7 instead of 5. And here's what your final flower will look like. Thanks for watching!